Removing this. I refresh just to be sure. It seems that when I refresh it's better. And we're almost there. Well, by now I do expect it. Sure. Okay. And what else? Well, the chat window has gone away. Here it is. So let's go to Warthunder. Warthunder. Here it is. It's not. Where is it hiding? Why does Steam move my games around so much lately? Here it is. Okay. It says it doesn't support VR. Actually, it does support VR, of course. VR mode. Here it is. By the way, I'm using the camera of the index now. Look. Finally, there is enough light to show you. This is my room. These are my hands. I've been trying to show it all week, but it was always so damn dark. Now you can see how the keyboard is. This is the joystick. And of course, well, the pedals are less visible. Should be loading, right? Yes. So people, I think, even use this view while playing, but I think it could obstruct the view. Probably I better disable it later. This goes like this. Now you can follow better. Let me see. Yeah, you can see even the wheel. Maybe the driving games will look cool like this, because the wheel would kind of merge into the wheel of the game, no? And you could even see your hands. Imagine that. But to play all the game like this, no. Still, it's an interesting function. Hi Thomas, thank you for liking my post. You're welcome to comment if you want. So I was thinking of following Nix's idea to go and research this line here, because in any case going to tier 4 yet doesn't make much sense. I don't even have the money to do it. Let's start researching the other tier 1, 2 and 3 planes. I want to try the Apache. The Apache or the Apache, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. And that's it, I guess. Also the controls. I have to load the opportune controls from here. Because I played some arcade modules, I wanted to unlock the modules. And in fact I unlocked some. Now the lighting is almost completely upgraded, and also the Black Widow is a bit better. Against the Japanese? It gave me an operation. Well, we might as well start with an operation just for a change, but this lasts very little usually. At least we can spawn with any plane now, but I'll begin with the lightning nonetheless. That's what I felt most like playing today. Let me see what happens if I activate the camera again. It calls completely the game. Yeah, I expected as much. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's terrible. Ooh. Maybe you can set its transparency, I don't know. Ooh, this is kinda boring though, it's just an open sea mission. Well, I guess it's realistic, but also boring. We will make a sortie or two, just for fun. Then we go to something else. Do we even have allies on our sides? No, but there are several players. Pinico Titi. That guy is Italian, I think. Grazie Riccardo, hai approvato il mio post. Aspettavo che lo facessi. Thank you indeed. Don't let the airfield be captured. What airfield? We're in the middle of the Pacific. Well, but there is... What's that? The island of Wake? No, Midway. We're in the Midways. I guess we're midway from everywhere, indeed. Let me check the stream. Okay, it's working. I don't see myself. But I saw myself earlier. Where are all the friends? They're flying low, as always. Can't see shit, it's so dark. Let's try to signal my position. I want to see if they respawn. I want to do another thing. We will do it later when I start on an actual real battle. We will configure a pre-recorded phrase to say acknowledged, so I can respond to people. We're actually supposed to attack ship here also, right? Because I do have a torpedo on one of my planes that I never used. That could in theory be fun, I guess. But I don't know about this battle. To just fly like this, it's a bit pointless. One life I will play for sure, then we decide. That's one of the friends. You can very, very barely see it. What altitude I'm at? 1800. Seems like I'm flying like in orbit. You can't see anything. That's a friend. I'll increase my speed. Let's try to make some smoke. I'm making smoke. Can you even make smoke in this mode? Yes, but it's practically invisible. That's how dark it is. Okay, then I won't make snow. I mean, smoke, not snow. That would have been quite... Oh, this is smoking. Okay, I'll follow him. I'll cover the 6 of that guy.
Follow me!
It's saying again, follow me, so they know I'm here.
No!
No. Okay. That was strict but fair, I guess.
Attention to the map!
He wants to attack there. Now let's tell him something. I will tell him to attack the A point.
Attack the A point!
Let's make a conversation out of it. Well, actually, we're supposed to defend the A point. Now we'll say no again. Look at that. Huh? Ooh, well, it looks kinda cool when you come over the island and they start shooting with all the searchlights. It looks cool. Also, I guess it would be kinda realistic to overfly this mission with the Black Widow, since it's supposed to be a night play. He likes to click the map a lot, that guy. So, the 3 targets are presumably friend. The island is completely covered by an airfield, as it was actually during the Pacific Theater War. But it's controlled by friendlies, yeah, so that's presumably an enemy. Everyone's shooting him. Let's go after him. Ooh, he got... No, it's got not turret, it's just pointing already at me. I don't know if I can out-turn him, because I don't even know what it is, it's so damn dark. But let's try it nonetheless. Apparently he's not turning at all, he doesn't care about me. That would be his demise. Let's try to get behind him. He's attacking the ship, yeah, because the lightning you just passed, it doesn't care. Ah, it's not a ship. Attacking another friend.
Need cover!
Ooh. I don't think it's a player, honestly. I should be able to shoot him down, especially with the ground artillery cover. Now he's badly damaged. Meow. Yeah. Nah, but come on, will you die? I think I'm under fire.
Need backup!
Honestly, I'm no longer sure about it. They killed the guy. Ehi Giovanni! Yeah, I love it. È vero, è fantastico quell'aereo. L'ho sbloccato ieri, è una belva. C'è il finale dello stream di ieri. Se lo vai a vedere, ho fatto anche una clip. Praticamente c'era un enorme bombardiere tedesco. Mi sono buttato in picchiata con una sola raffica, spezzato in 4 parti. Questa è la potenza del Corsair. Sono stato ucciso dall'altro italiano in 1-0. Pinico Titi, no, come si chiama? Grazie per aver commentato. No, already I die an inglorious death. It's the guy I was following, yeah, I got distracted. Let's go with the Corsair, I guess, since we can spawn in it at once. It's not already powered up, though, huh? Let's just try it. For fans and laughs. Then we go to an actual enduring confrontation. Oh, look! The ship is moving under my ass. I know it's no longer moving. Good. Good. To take off from the carrier is always fun. No, davvero, grazie. Sei esagerato. Sarebbe stata la prima volta. Neanch'io so come funzionano, per la cronaca, perché sto streamando soltanto da un mesetto e mezzo, per cui è tutto nuovo per me. A proposito, ragazzi, se ci sono italiani fatevi sentire, io comincio anche a parlare in italiano. E che in genere la maggior parte dei spettatori sono inglesi, gli italiani sanno l'inglese, per cui... Ah, ma dai. Adesso arriva probabilmente, viene tutti i pomeriggi. Che poi da lui è sera tardi ormai. La tua unica stella. His only star. I bet Nix is coming soon. We're going to enjoy his technical commentary.
Somebody, cover me!
Well. Why are you staying so far ahead? Per less years. Ah, è la battaglia storica, giusto. Lo so, ma voi la fate in un orario difficile per me. La sera tardi. La sera tardi lavoro al blog normalmente, su cui scrivo tra parentesi spesso di aviazione, se a voi interessa, tra i tanti argomenti. Oggi per esempio parlavo di gufi e corvi, quindi non era propriamente aviazione, ma in passato ho fatto anche quello. Let's move towards the atoll again. It's named Atoll, right? The small island in Pacific, I mean, like atollo. Ma nel mese di gennaio pubblicheremo il calendario. Bene. Taggami se ti va quando lo metti su Facebook, comunque lo vengo a guardare. Beh, certo, dare un'impronta storica a questo gioco è interessante, perché il fatto è che tutti giocano soltanto per vincere, spesso anche a discapito del realismo. E ora anch'io sono passato al lato oscuro perché ho purtroppo disabilitato, o meglio, molto ridotto il rumore del mio motore, solo per sentire il motore degli altri, perché tutti lo fanno. Nix mi ha detto sei matto a non farlo, e in effetti ha ragione. Non ha senso. When you're playing against people that reduce the sound of their own engine, you better reduce your own also, because otherwise they will have the advantage. That's sure. So I'm using to the full this one opportunity to go with the Corsair cannon, since it normally takes a lot of points to spawn. Let's see if I can get a kill with it. If I cannot, I will certainly go to an actual battle. Also because of this darkness. It's a bit boring to fly like this, I cannot see much. It's not the most interesting setup. Sono d'accordo, ma se non lo si può fare devi adeguarti purtroppo. È un po' come quando giochi a Sturmovik che vai su Berloga, no? Il server quello dell'instant action, e tutti usano il padlock, che tra l'altro neanche funziona con la realtà virtuale. E lì sei naturalmente svantaggiato, perché loro premono un tasto e sanno dove è il nemico. E non ha proprio senso. Del resto si deve trovare un compromesso, no? Un gioco completamente realistico. A completely realistic game isn't going to have a large player base. Oh look, I'm overheating the engine. Oh. I still don't know very well the performance ratings of this plane, I only recently unlocked it. Okay, let's try not to be surprised by the enemy again. That would be quite stupid of me to do the same mistake twice. I'll call my position again.
After me!
Guys, someone will cover me, maybe? È un ottimo compromesso, ma occhio a non seguire i giappi per troppo tempo. Lo so, questo non gira per niente, l'ho visto ieri. I saw it yesterday. This is a Harley Davidson of the skies. It goes straight very well, but when it starts to turn, then you're in trouble. But the point of this plane, I believe, is to surprise the enemy and get him down with one salvo, because nothing survives. It's firepower. It's incredible, crazy firepower. Okay, everyone is flying so low, that's typical of Warthunder, it doesn't make sense. They fly so low above the anti-air artillery, but this is good to me, because now I can easily spot them, and for instance this is being fired at by the ground artillery, right? So it should be an enemy. Let's try to kill him the first pass this time, because if he gets to turning, the Americans have the disadvantage against I think it was Nix. No, it wasn't Nix. It was Kurt that told me when you meet a Japanese at the same altitude with an American plane, you are already lost. You have to boom and zoom these things, otherwise you will have the worst. And bam, bam. Okay, one shot, one kill. I got my revenge. Pinico Titi. Pinico Titi. See you in the next life. One shot is all it takes. This is the complete destroyer. That's the name I will give to my Corsair. Destroyer of the enemy. What is that team doing? Are they landing on our own base? Everything gets stranger by the minute. You will have to be punished. Boom, boom, boom. For such arrogance. And now he's going to outtime me, of course. So let's try not to do the stupid thing. I will call for help. And apparently he's doing an even more stupid thing because he stays down low like that and flies slowly, so really asking for it. Also I got a response on the cover request. Let's hope they actually follow through, because I think I'm going to follow that guy. That's just how bloodthirsty this plane makes me. He wants to kill. He wants to kill indeed. No, I cannot turn as well as him. But is he actually trying to fight me? I don't know. Seems confused. He has a P-38, another plane that doesn't turn very well and yet stays low like me. So I guess I'm not the only one that plays like arcade when it goes into an operation such as this. Well, the backwards visibility of this would suck actually, but since I can put my head out of the plane about what was he saying about cheating, I can put the head outside of the plane, so the disadvantage is at least partly surpassed. Okay, they met up. Well, of course, if you take a P-38 from the front, that's bound to happen with your film seat 0. And now the 0, from 0 to hero and 0 again, because it's going to sink. Se turni velocemente è un bel turn right, il motore è fantastico, ma il peso dell'aereo in generale, ci credo è enorme. Anche grazie ai 20 mm che fanno metà dell'aereo, davvero. Sono caratteristiche da tenere sempre a mente, ok, here's the Japanese, I see the Japanese. It's probably not really Japanese, no? Just flying a Japanese plane. Let's try to accelerate. I keep staying low there. I don't know about this, but yet everyone stays low in this game mode. What do I have to do? Cover me too! I need cover! Everyone flies low, look at this. In practice we're fighting in bots. It's like going above the waves. No one's booming and zooming. Well, maybe I shouldn't conform to the masses. Hi Smith, thank you for sharing my post. Your help is very appreciated. So Giovanni, for the people that don't speak Italian, Giovanni was telling me very kindly that this plane is problematic because it's so heavy. Actually the guns, he says, weigh half of the entire weight of the plane, and also despite having a good engine, of course because of this, can't turn very well. And I see all the targets are there. No, Pinico Titi again. Pinico Titi again came from the back. I'm still keeping to the air without a tail. This is the craziest thing. Imagine if now he came into my sight. No, it won't. Okay, while I was translating, I got surprised. And this shows, guys, why you shouldn't fly low. But now the temptation is too strong. Shall we go with the actual night fighter? The Black Widow of the bunch. I mean, it's a good way to demo the various airplanes this mod, no? Especially if you die so quickly. Ciaro, you're right. Let's go with this. This is the Black Widow. Did I already speak to you about the Black Widow? I bet I did, because I speak at length about it every time I pick it, since I wrote an article about it the other day. This is the first plane that spotted UFOs during World War II. Actually, the pilots were flying it at night, as it was its role. It is a plane that was built originally to protect the city of London from night bombardments, and it could stay in the air for 8 hours. And now this amazing microwave radar that you can see there. Actually, you should see it here, but unfortunately the VR version of Warthunder still needs work. and it was very agile despite its size, and had this amazing radio-controlled turret, not radio-controlled, remote-controlled turret on top that could shoot right, both forward and backward. It's like the turret of a tank in practice. Now, I don't know how to use correctly this plane in such a map, because in theory this should chase bombers. In practice that's its job, and it does it really well when you do the enduring confrontation, that we will do in a minute. But I think it can be an effective boom and zoomer, no? It's fast enough, it's heavy enough, and the firepower is once again amazing, especially because the 4 machine guns on top shoot by themselves. So you have a gunner, also powered up the gunner today when I went and played arcade mode, that automatically targets the enemies and shoots. In addition to 4 Hispano cannons, which are just like the ones in the Mustang. So this is the firepower we're speaking about. Ah, hai ragione. The Japanese are very easy to set fire to. Let's try and do just what Giovanni is saying. To go and fly low, okay. But after the first boom and zoom, of course. After the first boom and zoom. Also, the aerodynamics configuration of the plane is particular. Now, I cannot show it well when I play in VR simulation mode because I don't have an external view, but the ailerons actually are above the wing. They don't go all the way through. They were called spoilerons. It's a different kind of control surface. Now if I get killed again by the Pinico guy, I will certainly get angry. Let's try not to fall prey to its guns. But you know, Giovanni, you're right. I flew low with this thing a couple of times because, by coincidence, every time I pick the plane, I have the objective for protecting attack planes. And when you fly low, it's surprisingly effective because for something that doesn't turn so well, you're putting basically everything is in the fire arc of the turret when you're low. I will certainly do that after the first attack. One thing about the microwave radar compared to the one, for instance, in the Hellcat is that it doesn't have a very long range. Look at that, it only goes up to 18 kilometers. Also, in general, when you play Warthunder, you have good visibility of the enemy, especially in VR, so it's not as useful as it could be. Non fatti pigliare da sotto, cerca di lasciare poco spazio fra te e il mare. So, you keep telling me that, I guess I will go and do it. He says to fly low. But first I want to try the first attack, at least to come from above. I'm much too... It's been ingrained in my mind now that when you attack from the top, you have the advantage. Let me at least do one attack like that. If indeed I can find the enemy. I cannot see anything both by sight or radar. It's a bit strange to tell you the truth. Pinico has got 3 kills, 2 of which are mine, and also I'm the only one who killed him. I guess it's an enemy ace, isn't him? Well, metaphorically speaking, at least. I've been told that being an ace in this game simulation mode actually has a specific meaning. You have to get 5 kills. Here it comes. I could hear the engine even before I saw it. That's how tricky I'm playing. Well, now we're below him. I don't know about being so much below, actually. As soon as it turns for me, I will extend. But to tell you the truth, that looks like a lightning. No, never mind, it's not a lightning. Now it will turn for me, though. Where did you go? Here he comes. Ooh, I don't like the look of it. Now I'm going to get killed by Pinico again. Look at this. Okay, already set fire to me. But the fire is no longer... I don't like the looks of it.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
I'm out of ammo already. Look at this guy. Well, There is not team play. I'm completely alone. They come together. It's a stupid match. We're going to change after this one. It's only the only logical choice. Too bad I couldn't hit him with the turret though, huh? I tried Giovanni, but today is not my day, especially on this map. No, but this is stupid, come on. Let's go to a real battle. Return to the hangar. What the hell, guys? No, I don't like it. This is giving me bad vibes. Okay, did I also get... I think I unlocked the... No, because this was so close. No, I didn't unlock. Okay, let's go to a serious battle. Repair. Enduring confrontation, please die. This is why I came here today, to play enduring confrontation. On Sicily, no less. Yeah. Why make me play the operation on such a dark map? I will now turn the wheel this way and that. Se c'erano bombardieri bot come obiettivo, lo so. Ma mi sa di no, eh. In quella modalità non c'è granché come obiettivo. Ah, the Mustang. I can spawn in the Mustang. Where is the cursor? No, with the Mustang it's going to be a different story. Oh god, did they already spawn? Where did they spawn? No, I don't want to spawn here. Wait. I want to spawn closer to the action, like in the middle of the map. I know, Giovanni, I know. I wasn't prepared to play that mod. No, I don't like it. I want to play the usual way. Mustang and Mustang away. Let's hope I can have a better day than what is the way it has started. Ah, the bug. It's the usual bug. Now he doesn't let me start when I want. Okay, I guess I start when he wants. So, do you know how to take off in the Mustang in simulation mode? It's not the easiest thing. You don't have... you have to not pull the stick. If you pull the stick, you're going to crash. Because of the torque. You just let it take off by itself. It's really a show discipline. You only pull it very slightly and then keep the plane stable and then off you go. If you pull the stick, you die. That's the gist of the Mustang takeoff. So what we have here? The mission hasn't started by long. People online, I don't know anyone. Ah, Ninja Dog was in my match the other day. He was pretty good. He's on my side again. Good. Let's go above Sicily. So... do you know Sicily, Giovanni? Because every time I speak about this place, no one understands me. So many people here are not from Italy. But this is actually a rather famous part of Sicily, not just for its history during World War II. And the geography is pretty correctly reproduced. Well, not perfectly. It's not Google Earth, as an instance, but still, it's not bad. Okay, I want to fly over 2500 with the Mustang. This is what I know is best. Trying to look all sides just to be sure no one gets the jump of me. When against only Germans, together with British and French. Not a very historical scenario, no? Where are the Italians? Already a ground, an air objective has come out. 1800. Ciao Giovanni, alla prossima. See you soon. Have a nice day. Ci vediamo nei cieli della guerra. Okay. Slowly making our way. Now we're flying the fine city of Catania, which is reproduced pretty much to scale. Come on, it's not bad. These are some of the best cities in Warthunder. Grazie per aver approvato. Thank you for approving my post, Lars. Every help is appreciated. Thank you. You're welcome to watch and comment if you want. Player of your team was hunted. That's an ominous thing to say. Destroy the convoy fair. Win air supremacy in E5. Protect the allied convoy in E6. We're going for the objective. Let's try to make a call and see if someone responds.
Guide on me.
Guide on me. No one does.
I've been hit.
Team is capturing the zone A. Oh shit. Who the heck came? I see. Today we're developing a team. I guess that's the way it's going to be. One day I play well, the next day everything goes bad, and there is nothing I can do. I got sniped at 2500 meters of altitude. They were also... So I'm the one who was hunted. When it says player from your team was hunted, actually it's you most of the times. And I also knew it. Now I cannot spawn in the Mustang again. I guess I'll have to go with the lighter. It doesn't make sense. It's like he spawned the planes right behind me. They came out of thin air. This is ridiculous, guys. I've been unlucky up to now. Let's try to turn the luck around. Yeah, these are the AI-controlled hunters that for some reason, because these are supposed to hunt you when you get kills. I just came online and they like spawned in the back of me, no logical reason, and came out of the cloud to kill me. And that's the kind of luck I'm experiencing today. What the hell? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to say the least. So I will have to remember it, because already I knew. In any case, we're much closer to the objective now than we were before. A player from your team is hunted. No, it's you that are hunted. So you remember the ending of the game Planescape Torment, no? When he says, choose one person in the world will die at random. No, actually one of your companions dies. It's the same. They tell you, someone is being hunted. Actually it's you. Nice. We're capturing, in any case. Unfortunately we're also slow and low this time. That was completely ridiculous though. To spawn the planes like that. No, please. Don't treat me like that. Well, I'll try to lure him above the airfield. That's not much I can do at this speed. But I think he's already on fire, actually. He really wants a piece of me. And this is a very dangerous situation, by the way. If indeed he does come back, apparently he's not doing it. Look how he climbs, huh? Two engines really are better than one. No, he escaped. He did what was best, considering the closeness of the airfield. He could have been wrecked by the ground artillery, so at least I played that part correctly. Let's try to accelerate again. I can hear the engine of these two things. This should be the Guardian AIs, right? Yes. Good. We're capturing still, right? No, I'm a bit outside of the objective. I hide in the clouds. Seems like the safer bet until I accelerate more. 2000 now. We're almost combat ready. Hi, Cart. Hi, thank you for liking my post, Cart. That was mine. I usually use a quote. This time I actually invented the quote. Thank you. Yesterday I had crazy fun with the Corsair. That's the reason I chose that quote. But today I have been unlucky up to now. The computer even spawned two enemy planes right in the back of me who shot me down. You know the hunters, no? It says, a player from your team is being hunted. And actually I was the one hunted. I was like almost 3000 meters of altitude and suddenly boom, 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 dead. I don't know where they came. My base was behind me. That was the most ridiculous thing, to say the least. And also took from me the pleasure of flying in the Mustang, but I guess we'll have to do best with what we have. Cover the surveillance aircraft. 3-2. 3x2. I won the duel against an RB player using SP controls. In RB duel. Ah, I see. Realistic battle using simulation battles control. Well, that's quite an achievement card. I know you're able to do such things. I've seen you fly. I've been covered by you, and I tried to cover you the few times you actually require help. Let's move towards the enemy field. Now I'm flying high enough to do what this plane does best. You see, Kat, I finally reduced the sound of the engine and removed the music so I can hear what happens around me. I guess it's not very realistic, but everyone is doing it, man. How can you not do it? Okay. Let's go towards the ground battle. Usually when you don't see an objective, most of the combat happens there, above the ground battle. Yeah, indeed, I know. Maybe less realistic, but it's better to win. And after all, that's what's important. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll also increase the volume. It was a bit low. Yes, even better. What do you say about that? Could it be an enemy? There's movement there. I'll call my position. But I don't think anyone will listen. So, I see 2 possible targets. Let's go for the dive. It's what the Lightning strives to do. Be the ultimate boom and zoomer. Put your engine sound to 20. Wait, I'll read you in a second. After I either die or kill.
Somebody cover me.
I'll ask for cover while I do this. It's starting to vibrate in a bit menacing way.
We are losing.
It's the enemy. It's the enemy indeed. And I broke his tail. Is he going down? Yes, he is. It was an LA5. Why is an LA5 in Italy? Why is there a German player flying an LA5? Okay, I won't make too many questions. So, cat was signed. Oh, wait a second, already they're shooting me. Who is shooting me? I'm not above the base, right? No. Ah, there's another enemy. There's another enemy indeed. Is this another? I think... No, it's the usual Messerschmitt, right? Cover me.
Need backup.
Need backup. That's not the friend. Yeah, that's the friend. I'll try to turn into bait. So let's hope he's good enough to cover me. It's not like I can do much. Ah, it's a premium, okay. I'll read your long message in a second.
Somebody cover me.
Ah, he's following the other player, but there were 2 of them. Well, at least I got the kill, what I have to tell you. At least I got the kill. No, I know, it was a mess. A mess. Put your engine sound to 20 and 100 to other engines. You're like a falcon listening to your play. I think I actually put my sound engine to minimum. Let me look at that.
J'ai été touché.
Other players 100. My engine... Ah, yes, 20 is the minimum. You have to play like this, basically. There's no other choice. Okay, finally we can go with the Mustang again. If the other player was good, I wouldn't have died, of course, but he couldn't cover me, no? So the first death was bullshit, I won't count it, we're 1-1. Let's go with the Mustang. This is the plane I wanted to fly anyhow. Woo! Zombie Assassin 74, look at that, that's quite a name. He's also in the same... How's it called? It's my wingman in any case. Off we go, it's getting dark again. It could be the right situation to use the Night Widow, the Black Widow again. I keep spawning me up there, doesn't make sense. I want to spawn in the thick of the action, but that's the usual bug for you. Destroy the enemy convoy. Protect. Why don't they fix this game? Cause maybe it's even better that they don't fix it, considering the job they tend to do every time they try. P-47, kill the Focke-Wulf. Ooh, look at this, I'm starting to stall. This is what happens as soon as you go low with the Mustang. It wants to turn on its side. Destroy the attackers at D3. D3. That sounds interesting. I tried to climb too fast. I made it stall. Let's try to do something a bit more cautious. The attackers normally fly low, but I still want to start from above 2000. Now we're climbing fairly well. $1,500. D3, you say, yeah? Well, they're going for the ground battle, of course. And we're also going for the ground battle. But we're going there to hunt. $1,600, $1,700. Let's hope he doesn't spawn me some other bullshit enemy planes. So this is something new, you see, that I learned. When it says, a player from your team is hunted, actually it's always you who are hunted, or you would have to act like you are. This is a lesson learned. This should be the formation of the ground attackers, right? D4, well, I'm more or less pointing at them, yes. It's a big formation to say the least. Also, there's another even bigger behind. But I don't see another objective, so strange.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Answer 3. Affirmative. How do I speak? Rogers, yes, that's the funniest thing. What are there? Like 30,000 planes everywhere. What is that? 2,500. I will go even above that, because I see a lot of things up in the sky. Finally we're getting out of the cloud, I'll be able to see. Yeah, that's an entire formation of ground attackers, because otherwise what could it be? It looks like an angry beehive in practice. Very angry, very beehive. And let's combat. Ah, it's a friend running after a bomber. Let's go and assist him. Ah, the bomber disappeared into the cloud, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, now I like it. Bam! No, don't follow that thing because it destroys you. But I gave him a good hit. Let's try to finish him. Well, no, it's already on fire. The guy was much less cautious than me. Okay, he got the kill, of course. Well, it's only fair, but I also had. And got some points, I presume. Yeah, I was starting to climb the ranks. Let's go to the formation of ground attackers. Never follow, guys, never follow these bombers. I learned by my mistakes. You put yourself behind this, you're dead. 100%. I win that duel for SB people. Well done, Carl. You're our champion. You did the right thing. Show 'em who's boss. No one can compete with the people that actually play simulation mode. Well, maybe in arcade it's a bit detrimental, because it's so different when you play in arcade. Destroy the bombers in A3. All the enemy planes are coming to attack the ground objectives, seemingly. I'll signal my position. Let's see if they respawn. Someone signaled it. Good, good, good. Okay, I'll say cover me. We're going to attack the ground attackers now. Attack the attackers. The only defense is attack. Destroy, destroy. I can see nothing, it's the rage obfuscating my sight. I'm completely fixated on the objective. Maximum speed. 650. That's basically one of the biggest air battles I've ever seen in Warthunder. No, wait, we'll make the dive yet. I will do it at the absolute last moment. I keep asking for backup, since he also keeps signaling his position. I mean, why the heck not? This looks like something out of Star Wars, to say the least. It's the coolest shit. Best defense is offense, always. Best armor is no armor. Let's go for it. I hope they are Stukas. I love shooting at Stukas with the Mustang. Stuka, Stuka, come to me, Stuka. I go for the isolated one. Like a wolf. Boom. I really shot down. What was it? Are you an enemy? Are you an enemy? I hope you are, because I'm starting to shoot now. Woo! I saw it. It was a player. Haha, I killed a player. I didn't kill an AI plane. I killed a player. In a BF-110, okay. Yeah, you told me. No, guys, I cannot read you. Wait a second. I'll read you in a second. Ah, Nix is here. Oh, Nix. Hey, you're late. Hey, Cart. Hey, guys. Sorry, no, I couldn't read you, Nix. I'm a little busy now. I'm hunting ground attackers in the trusty Mustang. Hey, thank you, Nix. In Amra we trust, in Sidewinder we believe. I love this motto, Nix. In Amra we trust. I love to use it the next time I play DCS. If I ever will do it, because the game is so damn boring to watch. But it's such fun to play. I keep screaming for backup. Okay, there's combat there also. I keep getting responses, so I believe I'll be covered. This is the friend intercepting the ground attacker, and that other ground attacker, I guess, is mine. No, it's a friend. Everyone is a friend, so that's the reason. Attack the point. Attack. What the hell? And what about this? Are we not attacking this? This looks like an enemy to me. Half dead, mind you, but not fully dead. Let's give him a little push. It's got a rear gunner. They shoot off the wheel. Yeah, but it doesn't... No! What did I do? I got greedy and maneuvered my Mustang wrong. I did kill the team though, huh? Thank you, Nix. Thank you, Nix. But already I did the stupid thing. You will see it very soon. Okay. Taking off again, I guess. Shall we do the crazy thing? And go with the Widow? I want to go with the Widow. It seems to bring me good luck most of the times. Yeah. Also a rammer. More like a rammer. But I did bring it down, no? I don't think that Stuka is going to cause much more problems. I shot down the wheel of it. Let's go. He had the same idea as me. No, that's a P-38. Still, I mean, 2 fuselages are better than 1. Let's take off with the powerful Black Widow. It's not exactly night, but this is a plane that shines at night, so... Let's hurry back to the battle. It's telling to follow me. On me, gear head back. I took off faster than him in the bigger plane. Yeah, in theory, no? This is the environment for him. Well, it should fly in black pitch night completely. But still. So now, Nix, earlier there was the Italian friend Giovanni that also knows you. He told me about the Black Widow to fly very low actually, because when you fly low, the turret shines the most. What do you say about it? It seems strange for me to go so low in such a big plane, but it rings true, because yesterday he did a killing using the turret. Whenever I saw a thick plane, I closed my eyes and still got him. Yeah, it's a rather thick plane, isn't it? Let's see. Ah, it's correct. Ah, I see. So I will fly low today also. I will fly low after the first attack. I forgot to go and read about the enemy identification thing that in theory this radar should be able to do. How do I increase the range? I cannot increase the range today. What is this? I either... No, okay, this is the range and this is the elevation. -20, -29. Is correct. But to escape and be a ghost, go zigzag. Okay.
I've been hit.
Attack the A point.
It's 3, go low for P51. I hadn't read it card, sorry. The P38 is still with me. I could hear him before I saw him. Nice. I will ask for cover. Let's fly together. 2 twin-engined planes. Rather similar in design, no? But mine is bigger. Mine is bigger. Yeah, that's the way actually I died. No, but earlier I got surprised. I was flying the operation and basically I was spawned at mid-height. I didn't gain enough altitude. When I met the Japanese planes, they were 2 and they completely destroyed me in a second. Now the P-38 is going that way for some reason. I love having an external view even if it's pointing backward. Someone is saying something about a bomber. Unknown. Ah, there's also a Japanese guy. What did he say? Yakochinamo. Some kanji I don't know. Te naizo. Okay. Made 264. The P61 is an head-on monster. Okay, that's also good. Should I stay in the clouds? I think staying in the clouds is a good idea with such a dark colored plane. But is it dark also from under? When you look at it from the... Yeah, it's completely black, of course.
Somebody, cover me!
He's going for the objective. I should do it also. But look at this. I mean, look at this. What is this? There are 2 possible targets.
Somebody cover me!
Ask for cover and try to go for them.
Affirmative!
It's the lightning, right? I hope it's the lightning that responded. Because I'm going for it. Only defense is attack. Only motto is kill. Kiru. Ooh. No. Shooting one another, yet they're friends. Okay. Okay, I guess, guys. What are they doing, these guys? Why do you shot your friend? Okay, let's go back.
Attention to the map!
I think we should go for the A point, I would say it. No?
Attention to the designated grid
Ah,
zone!
attack the A
Attack
point.
the A point.
Attack the A point. You are more man of culture than me, LOL. Can I read kanji? No, I was reading only hiragana, I cannot read kanji. You know, I studied Japanese for like 5 years, all I can read are the syllabic alphabets. In theory I know some kanji, but not many of them. Let me look at that kanji again. Ah, I cannot see it anymore. It's gone. No, but I don't know some kanji, but most I forgot. I studied it as part of the university curriculum. Actually, I'm supposed to speak also Korean, but I can tell you I don't remember anything about that. No, they're the same. Well, no, they've been simplified in Chinese. It's a difficult language in any case, one of the most difficult in the world. There's no 2 ways about it. Basically, it took longer than expected to get my... how's it called? The degree. Yeah, the degree at university, because only of 2 exams, and one of these was the Japanese language exam. It was very, very difficult. A lot of people have trouble with that in my university course. And of course, the problem with foreign languages is that if you don't actually use them, you tend to forget after a while. Especially with the kanji. The kanji were the craziest thing. You had to study hundreds of them before each exam, and then in the end they always asked for the ones you didn't remember. And then Japanese is not like Chinese, no? Because in Chinese, every character has a meaning and a reading. In Japanese, it's much more fluid than that. you can read things like, they tell you every kanji has two readings, but actually it has dozens of them, considering where its position, what word it is supposed to form. It's a crazy language. And then there's Korean. No, but Korean is much easier. I remember the teacher getting very offended where someone at during the course told to her, but Korean is easier than Japanese. Well, I mean, that's just a fact of life. Korean has a normal alphabet with 20-something letters. That's the big difference. You don't have to study the characters, the kanji. How can you say that doesn't make it easier? Also, the grammar is not easy. The grammar is similar to Japanese. There are languages where you have to take a lot of the context into consideration, depending on who is speaking to who. There are dozens of ways to say the same thing. But I digress, and I keep digressing. Let's see if he wrote something else in Japanese, so I can show off. Yeah, he did. Nande whatever. There's a kanji that I don't recognize. There's actually two. Nande is like, what is sarete da? He's making a question, but I don't know what he's asking. The other says shiranga, I don't know. And then he says oboete naiwa. Oboete naiwa. I don't see it. Miete. Norika. Gamate. No, but if someone from university is now watching me, I think I will look like an idiot. Well, you're having a lecture of my lack of knowledge of Japanese language, because that's all I have by now. I used to have some knowledge, but no, as you see, I don't even remember the kanji. I can't even. Well, also my mind is occupied by the fact that I'm flying a plane at the moment. Otherwise, I'd be a bit better, I hope. But I've never been that good. I've never been. Some people say introverts aren't very well versed in the study of languages, and I have always been, believe it or not, an introvert of sort, meaning that when I speak about something I deeply care about, I don't shut up ever. But if I don't have a good hold on the language I'm using, I shut off. Now I keep speaking in English because I've done it for years, but at first it was the same. These are all friends, right? They should be the same friends. We captured the zone. Okay, excellent. What is that? What is that? It's the friend. Okay, P-38. And what is that? It's the Spitfire. And that's the P-38. Oh, we're having a party. I will also do some smoke. Hey, guys. Let's see if they also turn on the smoke. Everyone is here. The entire gang is here. Decoding code talking. Oh, I'm overeating. Close the throttle, man. Don't overeat the Black Widow. That's very rude to the Black Widow. No, look what he wrote. No, now I can try to show off. He's using the same kanji as before. Arenande. Arenan? That is the kanji. But I don't know the kanji. Kado omotte kara. Something. The kanji again. He really likes the kanji. Dattanuka. And there is that. Unfortunately, I can understand the letters, but not the meaning. Not a chance in hell. Maybe once I would have been able. I'm also only now noticing that we have a full match. Okay, I see action there. I think I studied Japanese only to show off when I go to the restaurant. Make people think I understand something. That's all I can do. Then I started watching anime. I thought, watching anime would probably help me with learning the language. Yeah, of course, but only if you disable the subtitles. And I don't do it often, unfortunately. Now I got very good at reading the subtitles, but not at Japanese. No, they don't want to turn on the smoke. There's such boring people in boring planes, very unlike my amazing Black Widow. Looks like a starship, doesn't it? It looks a bit like a starship. Also the concept of having a turret on top, I don't know why, but to me it screams Elite Dangerous or something like that. Maybe the concept, you see, no? R2, the Star Wars robot, on top of the X-Wing. It looks a bit like this turret, doesn't it? The way it turns during the action scenes. But many many things of Star Wars were inspired from the war movies. Actually, I think Lucas said it. Originally, it was meant to be his interpretation of war movies, together with something coming from Japan again. You know, the very narrative of Star Wars was actually inspired by Akira Kurosawa and some of its more important movies. Let's go and check these two things. I keep digressing more and more. Let's get back to business. For what you read, they are bored because the enemy is not aggressive. So you do also understand Japanese? Okay, let's go there. What do you reckon that might be? We're flying in friendly territory, but you never know. It's an Hellcat. Once again, the radar of this thing is completely useless. I can see it by eye, the radar doesn't even spot it. I don't know.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Attention to the square. Yeah, I see there's quite a bit of action here.
On me!
Let's signal my position. You think that meant they're bored? Let me look at the kanji again. Ooh, it brought something else.
Getting down!
I saw, these are the targets from before. Otaku Dakara, na. Ore. It's much easier to understand when you write it in Romaji. The Gaijin alphabet. We are all Gaijins now when we play this game. It's also the name of the developer, so... Everyone's flying a lightning today. I guess it really is lightning day. I stand a bit low to tell you the truth, no? Should I be above 2000? Well, in any case, they're right. They're right. There's no enemy. They're all staying in their bases. I don't know. Making sure of not die. If that's an enemy, it's bad.
Excellent!
He's faster than me. Let's hope it isn't. The radar completely useless. I cannot see anything on the radar. Ah, it appeared. One of the arrow, you see how one of the arrow has two ticks on the sides and the other doesn't. So one is the enemy. Let's see which is the enemy and finally I will understand this thing, because this radar, believe it or not, has EFF. It identifies friends or foe in World War II. So one on the right has the lines, the one on the left doesn't. I think the one with the lines should be the enemy. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, it looks like a light.
Need cover! Sorry!
No, it's a P-38. So without the lines, it means it's the enemy, but finally we do know it. And then it's
Attention to the
escaping.
designated grid square!
Why is he clicking the base? Guys, I don't know. I don't meet enemies today. They're all escaping. Let's take a look at the objective. Cover the surveillance. Destroy the attackers in C3. Oh, that's far. It's the only thing, yeah. Let's go towards C3. What do I have to tell you? Okay, these are red tracers. Should be a friend. I don't want to give away all my nice altitude to go to this. These are probably friends. Let's go towards the ground attack airplanes, but they'll have to let the engines cool now. What was really lacking in Star Wars were starships of this size, like fighters with more than one person aboard. I think the B-wing was supposed to be like this, or was it the Y-wing? Well, the one that lays on its side before going like cross-shaped. It was in the older games, but you never see it in the movie. It's a shame, because the pilot-co-pilot configuration is really interesting. Oh my god, I'm overheating bad. Let's let it cool very, very well, because if I damage the engine, I will look very stupid. And also, he clicked the map, and now I look, and I see they're maneuvering in a way that seems to tell me one of that things could be an enemy. I guess it's the Y-wing, yeah. Today we have less of a delay, right? I think we have less of a delay. So you're also Star Wars otaku. We're all sorts of otaku, you and me. But it's Ninja To. Oh, Ninja To.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the designated grid square. To my left.
After me.
Well, I don't know. If he clicks there, I guess that could be an enemy.
Follow me.
Signal in position. Indeed.
I agree.
There's combat there. He agrees. And now I can see things on radar. So the one with the two ticks is friend, the two vertical lines, I mean. And I guess that's the closest one. The one that went skyward should be friendly also. Oh my god, it keeps overheating. Must be hot in Sicily today. It's a big bomber, that's the perfect thing to unleash our firepower on. No, but I'm risking too bad. I'm going slow. No, 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 no. I took off a piece of its wing. Oh, he wants a piece of me. Okay, he's on fire. Well, he got the kill easily, of course. He was shooting me, the bomber. Good going. Still got some points from it, I bet. Let's go to these two. This could be enemies.
Attention to the designated
I
grid.
think I also saw a white tracer, right, coming from one of them. Let's go downward. I want to use the turret of this. Use your gunner, he's right. P38. All about this. BF-109, but friendly. Okay, it's a BF-109. There's no reason to it by now. We have German planes on our side. Japanese side has German side has Japanese planes. Okay, I guess. Shooting. What's he shooting at? It's something with a rear turret. And it's still... No, it's on fire, I think. Yeah, he got the key, eh? They're stealing all my possible kills. What is it? It's the bomber. It's another bomber. Let's try to do the turret thing, as Nix pointed out. I hope I can reach it. It seems to be... But I'm overheating too bad, you see. This plane is really warm. I have to close the throttle, otherwise I risk breaking everything.
Need cover.
I cannot follow absolutely. Look at that, it's all blinking. Why is it so hot? God damn it. I know I'm also badly exposed. To overheat now. I actually damaged the engines, I think. Haha. That's terrible. I'll have to look into that. It's a big problem on this plane. Is that an enemy? Ah, who cares? I'll accelerate. I mean, these engines are almost finished by now. That looks like a light. Yeah, it is a light. And now what do I do? The engines are broken. I think I'm going down, actually. I killed myself. This is a new stage of dumb stupidity. Repair. How do I repair? I won't be able to get to base. No longer stays in there. I'll try to strafe something while I go down. I can at least try to strafe something. It's just...
Attention to the map.
Yeah, I came to a bunker. Oh, I made a crash landing among the enemy troops. Maybe I killed one or two with my very own body. Hey, it's too late. It's too late. Nix. I crashed. I will walk from it though. I didn't die from it. Oh, today my luck is really lacking. Let's go with the P-51 again. So now we know the Black Widow does indeed overheat easily. What a thing to discover, and what a way to discover it. I'm getting angry.
Attention to the designated grid
Now I will
zone.
use anger as fuel for my journey. Let's try to make the difference.
Cover me.
Only 2 kills and 2 objectives conquered. I have to improve this. Let's try to improve this. Again he spawned me whatever he wanted. I wanted to spawn in a different place. Just my luck again.
Cover me.
Maintain 60% throttle. It was for the plane. That broke. Unfortunately, it broke too hard.
Need cover.
Look where I am. Quite far indeed.
On me.
One good day, one bad day, no? You can't have all good days. Let's see writing in Japanese. No.
Attention to the designated
The
grid
button
square.
7. What does it do? For a bit, what do you mean? To hold it? I pressed it, it didn't do anything. What should it do? Maybe on... I don't have a keypad. Okay, I was going to say maybe on the keypad, but I don't have a keypad on this keyboard. Of course I can. I have a keyboard right here. Here it is. You can even see the numbers, look at that. Woo. That's 7. No, that's 9. 8? Doesn't look like a 7. Yeah, it's so borked, but it's better to look like this. Let's again, tap tap tap. Tap 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 tap. But what should it do?
Attention to the
What am I
designated
doing
grid
next?
zone.
It doesn't do anything. What should it do? Really, I have no idea about this suggestion. Yeah. Doesn't seem to work, to tell you the truth. Is it useful? I think it could be.
Cover me.
Maybe it makes you even less visible. Look at my wheel. You see, now my plane has a ghost wheel on it. It's cool, isn't it? And my hand comes to the one of the pilot. Well, actually, my should be there. Also, the problem is that the joystick is here and should be here. I pressed the button to shut off the engine because it's on the wheel. But luckily, it turned on again. Let's try no more strange things. Imagine if I do that to recombo. It doesn't. Ah, that's a shame. What does it do then? It makes you see better outside. It's a funny idea, isn't it? It's not like a little light is going to make that much of a difference. Well, it would be quicker to get back to the action if the game didn't spawn me on the other side of the map. It's really stupid. What do you say about that? What do you say about that? It could be enemy, no? It's flying towards our positions. It could be an enemy attacking our positions. You know what was worse about the entire matter with the Black Widow? Yeah, it's an enemy. The fact that not only did it overheat, but it didn't cool off. That's the strangest thing, because I closed the throttle more than once. I'm never sure at that point it would overheat anymore. But actually it did. It's the big bomber again. I hit him once. It's not going very fast. I can try again. Look at how angry you are, huh? You didn't like it, did you? I'm not yet done with you, though. I don't think I will let you go off the hook.
Cover me!
Someone will cover me, I hope. Well, I'm pretty exposed now. I have to go upwards, and I hope I don't lose him. But again, he's strangely slow. In general, this thing goes faster. I will hide in the cloud and try to chase him. That bug is annoying. Ah, so it was a bug. You mean to tell me that I lost the Black Widow because of a bug? Because if so, I would be very, very angry about it.
Attention to the map. Yes!
Is that him? I think that's him. It's going down already. No, it's Ninja 2, okay, he's smoking. I think he followed the bomber a bit too much. That's always a bad idea.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the grid square. Ah, there's also the objective came up. I guess I better go to the objective now.
Guide on me.
There's two planes there though, huh? I think Ninja Talk would be in trouble. Let's go and look at it. Ah, the Earth is spawned back, okay. Yeah, no, he got Ninja too. Watashi no Tomodachi. Yurusenai. Yurusenai, let's use some. This is standard anime Japanese. You learn it by watching anime. Yurusenai, they say it all the time. Unforgivable. Ma adesso devo pesare. Ano Yaro, that bastard. Yurusenai. Shine Yaro, Baba. No, don't fail again, please, man. Fail again. Don't fail again. Ooh, it's a duel. Now we're dueling him. Oh, the pilot blacked out. You don't see the effect, but you see blackout in VR. And unfortunately makes... No, saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. That was a certain kill. I bet I would have killed him. Saved by the bell. Just my luck of today. Still got some mana. What did I get? Fighter rescued, Avenger, and base capture streak. Okay, I guess. Still I didn't unlock the... Okay, I unlocked it. I can also buy... Ah yes, Nix, look at that. I'm unlocking the other line. I will go for the Apache like you suggested. So... This one I guess, right? Research. P-38 has got its new cannons and also the rocket launcher, and buy the rocket launcher because it's nice, I think, to have a rocket launcher on the Lightning. And the P-61 has the better engine, so I didn't use it for nothing, and the turret can be almost improved, just another sortie. This is the Corsair. The Corsair will get its compressor. And what do you say I should go for? I think I can go for the F. Finish. Already has enough firepower, no? Doesn't need better guns. Now this is strange, because at this point in theory it should launch the match. But many times for me it doesn't. You see how it is. Battery is already in progress, but it doesn't work. Actually ruined my session the other day when I was trying to go with Kurt and I couldn't join the same map. Today I'm alone, so it's not a problem. But it doesn't put you into the next battle. You have to exit and... Another operation. Ah, well, I tell you, since today seems to be the day of operation, at least this time it's day. At least this time it's day, and we can spawn straight in the courses, so I think I will enjoy it, or I will try to make it enjoyable. Also, look at this. No! Nix, today the most stupid things keep happening to me. What the hell is this? Nani, what the fuck? I can't even turn on my engine. No, but this is crazy, man. What the hell is happening? I happened to him too. Sleep with the fishes. Nani, what the fuck? This is stupid to the extreme. This is today's lack of mind.
Reloading!
At least this starts in the eye, right? It cannot happen if you start in the air. Yeah, better. That's the most stupid thing I've seen in my entire Warthunder career. It almost happened earlier, but it didn't happen. In the end, the plane positioned correctly on the carrier. This time, boom, straight in the water. How the heck do they program this game? And now it was a good occasion to try the upgrade on the plane, and I won't be able to do it, of course.
Somebody cover me!
Keeps giving me engagements above the sea. Actually, I don't like fighting above the sea, but I guess maybe I should, yeah. I should try to start to make the changes in the world that I want, because if no one says anything, it's going to stay that way. And I think that's the problem with simulation mode, that not many people play, and those who play aren't listened by the developer, unfortunately. We should make a group of it, Mix. Fix your damn game, and we post all clips of such things. You know, like they don't happen often. We have the spawn bug, the landing bug, now also the carrier sinking bug, and what else?
Cover me!
I don't think the Black Widow personally should have overheated like that the previous match. I had almost completely closed the throttle, I don't know. Now maybe you will tell me it sometimes does that, but still it seems strange to me. Shame would display. That's also Japanese, right? I think it's Japanese. I would like to say the same thing in Japanese, but it doesn't come to my mind. Which would be the correct words. I literally have no words. Oh, look at the carriers. Are there bombers in this map? Because I would like to go after the bombers. We're already winning, by the way. I don't think I will be even able to participate in the battle. That's the stupid part of doing operations. Yeah, there's also another bug, of course. The reason I'm in this match now is that it doesn't let me join the same match I was earlier, because otherwise we would be playing Enduring Confrontation again. So we have 4 bugs encountered in the span of one stream. I've been playing for what, an hour and a half, and already I've encountered 4 different bugs. That's the state of Warthunder simulation mode. And even despite that, it's probably the best online simulation game just because of the player base. Now you might think this has a small player base, but try playing Sturmovik or DCS. You play Sturmovik or DCS, you play for like 40 minutes before you meet one person. So you basically, if you want to stream a simulation game, there's not much choice. It's either this or this. Now, when you play alone, you say, okay, that's the way it is. But now that people are watching, it makes me feel a bit angry, to say the least. Where is everyone, by the way? Ah, it's an half-empty match, okay. That's also nice. How nice of them. Ward.
Cover me!
Also been put in an almost empty match, okay. There's a possible target there. It's being shot at by the anti-air artillery. Let's go for it. It's not like we have much choice. I have nothing around me. This should be an enemy. I will swoop down like a hawk. Or a dragon of folklore. Outstretching my talons and breathing fire from the many mouths of mine. Here you come. A bit closer maybe. Come to me, little. You little. I know Yaro.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is
I might be
close.
breathing. Okay, I have to close the throttle. Also because otherwise I might overheat again. A bit more. My friend, he doesn't know that I'm here. Looks like a big target. Am I wrong? It looks big. I think he wants to torpedo the ship. I was saying, I will be stealthy, then the turret open fire, okay. I was just thinking, I will try the stealthy approach, then the gunner, he thought something else, he started to shoot, okay. I mean, it worked, who am I to complain? What's a P-47? I've been a bit of a blocker to him. He wanted to get the kill, and yet he wasn't to get it. I should let you give orders to the turret gunner though, huh? You start to shoot like that. He gave us away my position. What bad? It worked. These gunners are always so eager to get a kill. What is that? Nani desuka? It's got the two lines, which means it should be... What should it be? What did I say? The lines mean it's an enemy, right? I don't think I can reach it. Also, I'm overheating again. I better be careful because now we know how this thing can overheat badly.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Gunner, nope. They never listen. They just never listen. They want to see the blood. Let's try to do the twice suggested thing and actually fly low in this thing. Ever since you can count for the power of the turret to cover you. That's an enemy bot under attack. Well, an enemy ship actually. Can I strafe the ship with the cannons of the Black Widow, Nix? Of course, the response will never reach me on time, so I will just go and do it, because it looks kinda cool. But I don't know if it's effective. It's just that I saw it so in front of me. No, it's doing nothing to it. There's no explosion effect, nothing. At least a part of this should be enemies. Now we pass the island, I mean. The laws of probability tell me that there's at least a, 70% possibility that we are overflying enemies. And also I'm being shot at by the ground troops. Look at that, well, they don't do much damage. I'm also very visible now, this is bad. I'm very visible because they can just look at the ground shooting. So that's also a friend is being shot at as well. I think I can destroy these, at least. They're so small. Let's punish them. Yuruzenai. You tiny mice. You're a mouse, you shouldn't escape. Oh. Should I shoot them with the turret? It seems like a good idea. Okay, achieving absolutely nothing. Let's go back to the island. I mean, that's the hot spot, right? Shall we do it again? Seems like a rather fun proposition. But I'm extremely visible like this, and the enemies will probably come. In any case, that's the objective on the mission, right? Let's do it again. I have to go for wider turn, or maybe even turn right. Yeah, seems like the best idea. No, but usually I can do ground strafing pretty well. It's just that I wasn't mentally prepared. This is the direction you're meant to go. You will never reach the island. We have to protect the troopers on the ground. This the motherland asks of us now. For the motherland, and I'm not Russian today, so no motherland. For Uncle Sam. Go with the turret again, I mean, why not? Oh, I hit him. Oh, I hit him. I think I'm running out of turret ammo though. I think I'm making big money like this, right? This should pay well in terms of credits. Let's do it for as long as I have ammo. Since no one wants to stop me, I mean, why not? It is after all the objective of the mission. 3
Let's
left.
keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Victory is close. Well, I'm helping with that, right? Yeah, you are. It was a new and fun experience. I've never done it on sea mats to strafe the landing crafts.
Somebody cover me!
Almost got a second one in one pass, but that was too much to ask. Maybe with the turret. No, it's not going to work. Doesn't have the power. No one cares, seemingly. Let's keep doing it. I will try not to. I don't think this was originally the job for this plane, but apparently it works well. Because of its firepower, I bet. They're still far from the island. VR helps a lot with ground attacks, because it lets you see the target before you make the turn. I'm out of ammo, Nix. No, I'm out of ammo. Maybe with the turret I can go shoot it one last time. But there is no mouse pointer, for some reason. We can land and resupply here, I hope. In theory we should be able to. That's the friendly airfield, so I will be attacked by the enemy really soon. Well, I don't have any ammo left. They will capture your base. The base. Now everything goes double. Because we're in 2020, so we no longer have a base. We have a base. Yeah, maybe lower the wheels also. That's bound to be helpful. What a strange landing. Will I run out of an island before I manage to stop? Actually, I think it's likely. But this is an heavy plane. It should stop soon. Break. Yeah, it's heavy. It stops. It's a huge airfield though, huh? You would think a small island would have a small airfield, but actually this is all airfield and nothing else. Looks fairly cool though. I like it. Very nicely modeled. All airfields should be made like this. But also landing. I killed 4 crafts. 5 seconds to rearm. They got teleported, so we're starting from there, but we will all take off at the same time, I think. No, wait. Which is that? That's the runway, right? Because if I pick the wrong direction, I will end up in the sea. That should be the right. Well, it looks long enough. It should take off. Let's put also the flaps down. There's a lot of enemy planes though. It's lever for the flaps. Look kinda cool. The landing crafts are on the map, right? So I can see them now. They're starting to go that way from somewhere.
Will be yours.
The Midway airfield. It's very well modeled. I bet they used photos from the era. It's just too much better than the others you see in Warthunder. Completely different story. These things there, they're landing crafts. I don't know if they're the same one, but there's many there. So it's interesting. But where are the enemy planes? That I wonder. I see no planes. That's a line of landing crafts, right? This is he using the same plane as mine? Oh, there's more there. I will turn for the left one one, though. Seems more logical. He's using the same plane as me. I will leave them I will leave these to him, and I will go to these others. Look how neatly arranged they are in a line. Very inviting. Not even one. Not even one. What the hell? Where is my mouse cursor? Now, I want to know, where is the mouse cursor? I no longer have a mouse cursor. That's another bug. We encountered the 5th bug, Nix. I cannot point the turret anymore. We encountered the 5, but this makes 5 bugs in a single session of streaming. And here's the enemy. Let's fly low. I will fly low. I hope my turret can cover me. So isn't that cool? I can no longer point with the turret, and an enemy is coming behind. Ah, what a nice thing. Thank you, Gaijin. Thank you indeed.
I can't shoot him. Just a little more.
Now I'm starting to get angry at this game, though.
Will be yours.
I'm starting to get angry because I no longer have a mouse pointer. I probably won't be even able to spawn, right? No, okay, I can respawn. Well, the mission's almost over in any case. I will just pick something fast. Let's see if I can reach again the enemy. Ah, right, this is what happens when you pick the Corsair. So it's 100% certain. You spawn with the Corsair, this is what happens. No, it's ridiculous, Nix. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe it. This makes me rage quit the match. What the fuck? Today, everything like this. And of course I get also the shitty prize. Okay. I think we win, but I don't want to know it anymore. I just want to play something normal. Please, let me play something normal for a change. Oh, the Civil War of China. So you cannot spawn in a Corsair actually in that map, because if you try to, you fall in the water. Oh, I bet if you signal the problem on the games forum, they're going to tell you, yeah, indeed. They're going to tell you, well, yes, it's a known bug, we will soon fix it. In fact, it probably has been there for like 6 years. By knowing the way these guys work, it's likely. Let's go to a more normal match. Mustang again. My trusty old horse. It's a workhorse, even though it's a Mustang. No, but let me tell you, at least this. The guys' World of Tanks are different.
Get him off me!
I know it's a game that is much more limited in its scope, but usually their bugs don't survive as long. In a way, they're less ambitious. For instance, they don't support VR natively, but I also play the game in VR. But at least the game isn't as buggy as this. This is a real mess sometimes. Auto tanks, they move slowly. They don't release many new features, but when they do, they mostly work. I'm fighting the Russian, okay. Even more historically correct. Now the Americans are fighting... I guess this is an hypothetical scenario where the Cold War actually began before the warm war cooled off. It's a cool warm war, so to say. Let's go to the Zone A. They also make a plane game, the World of Tanks guys. It's named like World of Warplanes, but it's not as good as this. No chance. It's a very arcade-like game. It doesn't have simulation modes, and also the player base is very, very small. Then they make the ship combat. Their Warthunder followed. They made it first, and the ship game from the World of Tanks guys is actually very good. Even though I suck at it, so I don't play it often. There are developers that work like this. Practically infinite ambition, but sometimes hampered by lack of attention to details, so to say. Elite Dangerous, you know, the space combat game I shown you some weeks ago, is the same. They're constantly adding crazy new features, and basically then they get abandoned and they never fix them. Like they made this cool mode that lets you control the turrets on other players' ships, but then the payout is wrong, the mission contribution isn't calculated correct, and they left it like that, so no one plays it anymore. They have a PvP mode that is also very cool, but the PvP mode is completely abandoned. Everything is like that. Warthunder isn't as bad, but they're going towards the same line. Cover the bombers in F3, so these are friendly bombers in complete enemy territory. 1 to 3 possible targets there, let's go there. I wish I had played more of Warthunder Naval. Unfortunately, the early tier is a bit boring, I must say. You're driving a motorboat around and you see the planes flying above you and you think, these guys are having fun, unlike me, I will go play planes instead, because in a motorboat, what can you do? You drift around, you shoot some salvos, but it's not very satisfying. Whereas in World of Warship, you start with a good ship, already pretty big, so it gives you a feeling of satisfaction. When do you start getting ships? At what era in War Thunder? I mean, it's also wrong, because War Thunder isn't divided by tiers like World of War, like the games of the World of Tanks developer. It's actually divided in eras. So, in theory, the Era 1 ships should be just as big as the Era 5, just older. No? I think. Maybe even bigger. Who knows? World of Warship reasons like that. You already have big ships in the beginning. Then you get huge ships. Like at tier 5 you're already piloting crazy cool battleships. But I don't know if it works like this. Also here. Ooh, we made a nice exchange of bullets, me and him. I think he's at the worst. I saw pieces come off his plane, unlike mine. And now I lost sight on him. Where the heck did he go? I can hear him. Here it is. You see how hearing the enemy engine helps. Indeed it does. Going for him again. Okay, you're dead, man. It was an EL2M. Alright, I should recognize it very well. It's one of my favorite planes. I just forgot we were fighting Russians. It's so rare when you're playing with the American. The rear turners of the Sturmovix leave a bit to be desired because they have such a small firing arc. If you put yourself right behind them, you're in trouble, but otherwise they will never hit you. And I know that very well since I fly that plane all the time. I will read your message in a minute. Here's the usual yak. Here is the yak. Yak, come here, yaki yaki. Or is it a lag? I never can tell the two apart. They look so damn similar. Oh, I'm blacking off. What the hell? I need a G-suit. I need a G-suit in this scene. Now I'm a bit in trouble because I'm doing tough combat against a Russian plane. I don't think I will live much longer. Ask for help. Someone recover me. Let's try to take someone with me to the afterlife. Imagine if I hit him. Too bad I didn't steal the key of it. Here he comes again. I'm doing turn combat against a lag, okay. I will probably die in like 3 seconds. Don't turn. Ah, you're right. I can just escape him, right. But I have help. I see a P-39. I can go faster than him, right. I will try to accelerate to the max and run away. This is a new strategy to me. I normally always look for trouble. But yeah, the energy advantage. Now my engine is shutting off. Meow. There's nothing I can do. At least I saw it coming. I got a kill before dying though, huh? Am I dead? I'm not dead yet. Ooh. Now imagine if I got a kill. Everything could happen, no? But I'm slowing down. It's not going to work, it's not going to work! BAM! All my wheels have gone away! I would have been faster if he wasn't tiger than me, but unfortunately, alas, that's just what happened. At least I got a kill. Player candidate for kill, Yukimura Hayade, here's another whip. Another otaku. Yukimura was a famous samurai, but personally I don't know who Hayade was. Go here. No, wait. Why do I have only 30 minutes of fuel? But 30 minutes is plenty, no? Let's keep 30 minutes, it's okay. 1 kill, 1 death. Everything perfectly balanced. Just like it should be. Ho ho ho. We keep quoting otaku things. It's a different kind of otaku, no? More like a geek, maybe. I will be duel ready with only 30 minutes of fuel. In the P-38 lighting, that's after all the namesake of today's stream. Also the Corsair, but the Corsair is so expensive to spawn, and when you spawn it actually you fall in the water. Have you seen how cool it is? That's the reason they call it a Corsair. He likes the water, he wants to stay in it. You spawn it, you fall in the water. Wonderful programming from the gauging guys. A P-63 must be hit you with a 37mm rounds in the engine. Yeah, completely shut off. I don't know. It's a shame because I was still maneuvering. I could, in theory, have solved myself with more difficulty, but when the engine stops, what can you do? Now with this I will have to go very high. This is a plane that wants to stay almost in orbit. And then it falls down, just like its namesake. The lightning. Let's show them the wrath of Thor. I can put my head out of the cockpit as always. Surface control lock. I wonder what that is. The P63. What is the P63? I don't have it, right? Which is the P63? I was thinking of the Jag when you said he hit me with a machine gun. It's something different. The P63. Something like King Cobra. Ah, yeah, I was getting the idea. I didn't use it. I unlocked it but didn't use it. You told me it wasn't very good, so I left it at that. I went through the Corsair line. It was interesting to me to try the Canon Corsair. In fact, I liked it very much. The single time I managed to use it. That single time was very satisfying. Maybe a second one will come eventually. $1,600. Well, in theory it's low, but
Move after me.
I see enemy. I'll signal my position and try to begin a run. Okay, 2 possible targets. And also I'm using an engine. What is that? Rani Deska? It's a friend, okay. Piotr Remirski. Ah, he was also in yesterday's match, unless it's a bot. In theory it could be a bot. It's a Russian name for, perhaps. Let's resume our run to this. Okay, I see red tracers coming out, so the one in front is very enemy. Very likely enemy. It's probably better in P63 with VR. Well, yes, you have good visibility with it. It doesn't hamper your visibility at all. Ooh, we killed him. Who won? The enemy or the foe? The foe. Okay, I have to go fast now. I don't know what sort of plane is that. Or was it an American plane, actually? Because the tracers were red. Oop, oop, oop. I won't turn this time. But he isn't following me very well, right? He wants to... Ah, no, here it is. Of course, here it is. What am I looking at? What is he doing? What is this? He tried to follow. He tried to follow. But he didn't have the power to. What a silly guy. He tried to follow me without the energy to do it. Now I skewered him good. I made a stall turn. That's a very advanced maneuver. Too bad it was by accident. But still it was a very advanced maneuver. Also satisfying. Okay, we finally got a nice thing to make a clip out of. That's another enemy, oh my god. That was an LA5. What is that? What is this, by the way? I can go faster than him, I bet.
Cover me.
No one's covering me though. Now you cannot see it, but actually I close one eye to shoot in the VR. We call that the hammerhead. I know, you guys have a name for everything. I just call it the almost shit my pants, but I go lucky. That's a longer name, but it works. Double kill! I forgot to scream it. Now I will scream it after the deed. Double kill. Let's go towards the action again. Let's see if I can make it a triple kill, because this is... I don't know about this. It doesn't look trustworthy. Okay, it's just a P-47. think it's getting dark. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see me very soon unless I turn on a lamp. But in any case, I will have to find a solution. That test being shot was nice. Thank you, thank you. Crayon, cannon fodder. No, tomorrow morning, in theory, I should keep playing Boneworks, no? The VR game where you interact with your hands, you use firearms and the like. And also, I kinda enjoy it, even though it's a bit tiring. But apparently, no one wants to watch it. It's been a bit of a letdown. Probably because everyone was playing that damn game like 2 weeks ago, and now it's old news, and no one wants to see it anymore. So I don't know. Perhaps tomorrow morning I'll play something else. Probably I'll go back to the driving game since I haven't used the wheel all week. I sent messages twice. What do you mean? Well, I sent messages twice. You mean I didn't get your message the first time? I guess it's possible. I'm sorry if so. I'm always checking the action with one eye and the chat window with the other. Is that an enemy? It looks like an enemy, no? It's an enemy. Ooh, it's an enemy that doesn't know about me. Boom! I like this match. This is the nice match. Triple kill. Boom! Why couldn't this come earlier? Why couldn't this be the entire team of the stream? Instead I got a stream where I died like 10 dozens times because of the various bugs I encounter. What a stupid stream. It could have been like this from the beginning, where I boom kill everyone, but you cannot always have the best. I forgot to put the rockets on the airplane. I unlocked the rockets but didn't put it on the... Here you are. It's another enemy, is it? No, it's F4U. Oh, I mean, it's the F4U of crime. The 2 times the Corsair fell in the water were actually the high points of the stream, probably. Just because it looked so damn funny. Ah, it does. No, but Nix, I assure you, I only see your comment once. So it's probably a bug on your side. Today is the day of bugs, really. 2020, the year of bugs. Let's hope it's not an entire decade of bugs. I can see them only once, don't worry. If there's a bug, it's on your side. Maybe that's an enemy. I'm feeling lucky. This has been really a match of luck. 4 kills already. 1 more to ace them. How's my machine gun? Still got plenty of ammo. You see what's cool about American planes? They have so much ammo. The other day I went back to playing the Soviets. They constantly run out of ammo. Now I'm used to shoot a lot when I see the enemy. And also I'm used to chasing, which is something you absolutely don't do in Soviet planes because they're too damn slow. It's just not their job. I think this is an enemy. Yeah, let's hope not. What is that? Nani desu ka? Teki desu ka? Teki da. No yaro. Ooh, he's got a rear turret. He's got a rear turret, this guy. No, he's got a rear turret. Okay, I guess. You cannot ask for too much luck. In any case, guys, it's about time. Unfortunately, this was a French whatever. I don't know that plane. I have to say goodbye now. I've been playing for a couple of hours, and unfortunately, I have to close the stream. As you know, I always make the same hours. And I will be back tomorrow at the same hour of the day. And also tomorrow morning, as always, early. Well, early morning in Italy, I don't know where you live, what time it will be. It's UTC +1, 8 in the morning. And I will play... Well, I don't know what I will play. In theory, I should have played Bombers, but as I said, no one wants to see Bombers, so maybe I'll play a driving game instead. Not this again, in any case, because this I will play in the afternoon, just in case. Ah, it's an event Russian plane. Well, it's a strong plane also. It has to be approached like the Savoia Marchetti of the Italians, I think. It's something that has a powerful rear gun. And now we know. Very unlike the Sturmak. The Sturmak doesn't have a good rear gun. I got a lot of stuff from that match where I got 4 kills. And now it's goodbye. So if you was new to my stream, do follow my page. I hope you will want to. I hope it was fun. It certainly was for me. In the meantime, see you soon. Bye Nix, thanks for all your comments as always. Ah look, the lighting condition is still good. I think the sky has been clear this day. In the meantime, as I was saying, ciao from Italy, goodbye. Let's see if Nix said anything. Well, I know he has the delay. Bye bye, bye Nix, see you tomorrow. Same hours.